Hey guys, a very good morning to you, a good afternoon and good evening. I hope all is well wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nasto. It's another beautiful and amazing morning right here in our home, Yabuhanse village. Wow, just came to look at our borehole, maybe confirm if we still have enough water. Hey, it's been long since we fetched some water, but I'm seeing it's there. You know, it's a rainy season, so mostly we are using the tank water. I think one day when we install like a pump here, especially how is it called, these solar pumps, I think it will be very, very helpful in our home. Anyway, this is how home looks like. A little bit shady here and there because we still have construction materials. The last time when we were doing roofing, we had a lot of firewood. So these ones, we're not going to throw them away. I think now most of them are dry. Yeah, most of them are dry because we cook using firewood. Hey, most of them, I think all these are now dry. So we are targeting maybe 1 year or maybe up to next year. We can still have this because most of the activities we do, we use firewood in cooking. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button. It's another beautiful morning here in our home, Yabuhanse village. Yeah, this is our countryside home. We are trying our best to make sure that we have a peaceful environment. I'm trying to change this area, but I'm also loving it because of these rocks here and there, the stones. Hey, I'm hearing a truck. I don't know where it's heading to. I hope it's not here. I think it has already passed. Yeah, that's a tipper. You know, down here we have some amazing river. It's called River YouTube, so that's where people get sand from. But a funny thing is the prices never change unless you have a mining area where you put maybe some boys, they harvest for you sand, and then you can pay transport. But I think you can save maybe very little. So sometimes to avoid all those troubles, you just bring a tipper. So we are trying to plant some few shade trees. I'm seeing a lot of the comments. People are really suggesting that we also plant lots of fruits. Actually, I planted fruits in our home, but I don't think if anyone any fruit has ever like produced any. We have oranges, we have mangoes, we have I tried lemon, we have also the lanquats, but none of them has ever produced. I'm also thinking of maybe planting one of these fine days. So if anyone knows where we can get like good quality apples, kindly reach out. At least we can have maybe even 5 or 6 in our home. Maybe some resting areas. I can even decide to put maybe one here, another one there, another one somewhere, so that we also have like a fruit orchard. I saw some in Maro's compound and they were really doing good. And that's where I got the inspiration from. That also in a home, I think you can also plant like apples. So one of these fine days, we're going to try maybe apples in our farm, because also we have a kitchen garden. I think we can put some, because I'm seeing the lemons, they're really not doing good. I tried to plant, I think it was orange, but then it turned out to be lemon. But anyway, so here we have a few fruits. We have this one. This is the biggest. But this one I'm very positive with it, because I know one day it will produce, because it's still young. This one. This I don't know if it's called a breadfruit or something like that. I think it's one of the biggest fruits in the world. This one. So one day it will, because it's still growing, I know one day it will produce some nice fruits over here. So this side we have this one, and also we have this mango. These are the modern mangoes, but I don't know why they're taking like too long to produce. Also we have the local mango. This one, sometimes the dog steps on it, but I know it will one day grow. This one, this is also a mango. We have pawpaws. Pawpaw has become one of the most challenging fruits in my home to grow. I try my best, but then at the end of the day, we don't really have like nice producing purpose. You see, like this one has already gone bad. But I'll get my brother. One day I have a elder brother of mine. He's very good with fruits. Like his home has a lot of fruits. I don't know if it's superstition or myths. Some people say that some people have very good hands in planting fruits. So I don't know if it's true, but I'll try my brother and see if he can plant one for us and maybe we can harvest some. I wish, guys, I really wish. Right now I'm really regretting a lot. I wish I had planted like a lot of this. These are palm. This one is a palm tree. I wish when I was planting this I would have done like many palms in our home, because this one has really grown. You see, it has even started producing like carving down here. It's a very big palm. Let me show you. So this one is like a history of our home. This one, you see, it has grown. But we have a few. We have, I think, two. We have this one and the other one on that corner, but they're still young. But this is the best palm I've ever planted. So funny thing about this one, for those who maybe have been watching us for long, this palm has a very good story. I remember the time we bought this piece of land. There used to be a palm at the corner, like these wild ones. I think I can find that video maybe from our first videos when I started YouTube. So unfortunately that indigenous palm was where our fence was supposed to be. So the first time we bought our land, we didn't have this perimeter wall, so we did the local wire, the barbed wire. So I tried my best to pass the barbed wire behind that local palm, but unfortunately, or fortunately, now when we started the perimeter wall, we had to cut it down so that you know, like we couldn't build our wall and the palm is there, so we had to cut it. I remember the day we cut this one was the day I bought this palm tree, this one. So we planted it here as memory, and now you can see the way it has really changed this place. So home looks good. I'm planning to have like more outdoor chairs. I am changing this one to somehow white. It used to be brown in color, but then I want to paint them white. These ones can be very good. Like you can just sit out here, you enjoy the cool breezes. I always wanted shade in my home, but I'm happy now that the trees we planted, they're really bearing fruit. Just look at this area. You can have some shade here. Also, this is also one of the best shades. This one. These are very beautiful tree. If you have a big compound in your home, kindly also plant this. Among the many trees that we have, this is also one of the best. I'm not sure of the name, but let me see. Unfortunately, I've not carried my phone here. We will have googled. So this is how it has these flowers. It's a very good tree, very good and fast growing. We have a few fast growing trees. We have this one, best for shade. We also have the other one, best for shade. Actually, I remember, I think last month we sent one of you this tree to Nairobi, and I hope they have planted them and they're growing well. This one is a very good tree, this one, and very rare. I've been seeing them in our area here. I don't know if they are also in other parts of Kenya, but it's a very good. So if you plant it, just leave it to grow, and then after maybe this size, you can be cutting now the tops, these tops, especially if it grows without a lot of branches. You can now cut these tops. For example, I remember I think I cut here. So the more you cut, it brings out new branches, and then after some time, you see it has already started producing shade. So in the next few months, it will be very big, very much grown, and then this area will have like a lot of shade. So that is number one tree. Also, this one is a good one. I think also they're not so bad for shade. This one, it's also a good tree. So I'm trying to show you best trees for planting in your home. This one is also good. I think it a good thing, it doesn't dirtify your compound, so it doesn't give you like a lot of work. Also, this one is also becoming beautiful because I also love flowers. This one that produces the reddish flowers, it's also a good one. Yeah, you can have also some. because I really had some tough time trying to know which trees to plant in a home, which ones not to plant. But a good thing I had some guidance with where I used to buy these trees, so he gave me, I think, some nice ones. So we are trying also to prepare our kitchen garden. This is a wild one, a wild fruit. Yeah, I hear it's very famous also in Jamaica. So it produces bean like these ones. It has some beans, this type. So just put it on our fence as a privacy stuff for our kitchen garden. And I'm seeing it's going like this. I know one day it will be all over till the end. We tried to plant some passion fruits, but unfortunately, I think when someone was slashing, they cut our passion. You see, that's why you're seeing these dry leaves here. This one, I think it's the passion that was cut. So it's somewhere down here. I don't know who cut it, you see, unfortunately. But we'll try to plant more. Yeah, so let's go in. This is the route to our kitchen garden. Yeah, right now our kitchen garden is really doing well. Really doing well. I thank God. I really thank God. I think it's doing quite well, because we had to restart our kitchen garden. It never used to be this way. It used to be just one long kitchen garden, but then we realized that this formula is a bit easy to manage, easy to fertilize, like improve the soil structure. You can easily bring manure, you pour here, then the next time you can do this side, the next time you can do this. So we tried I don't know if they're called raised seed beds, but I think they're somehow raised, because this is the ground level, but you can see we are literally raising them up so that they can be very easy to manage. So mostly this is kales for our Kenyan brothers, or Tanzania. These are very famous green vegetables, this one. So this is like pruning them. You have to remove the somehow dead leaves, these ones, or the ones which are a bit dry. So you can use them as fertilizer, just to improve the soil structure. So you can do this. I think it's called pruning, if I'm not wrong. Just removing the dead dry leaves like this. Also it reduces infection, like diseases spreading. Just drop the dead leaves. So basically you just remove the leaves, but if you want to cook, you get the fresh ones, you cook. They're very good. So we have a lot of this, because this is one of Kenya's favorite green vegetables. We have two types. We have this, let me see if we can find. We have this type that usually has, like, it gives birth to new ones. And then we have the normal type, like this. It doesn't give birth to any. So the best ones are these ones that have suckers, especially for home use. But for commercial purposes, you grow the other one. So it's a staple food in Kenya, like green vegetable. You can cook it with any beef, fish, anything. It's very popular. And also, if you have plenty, you can also give your chicken. Like, you can get the leaves, you feed your chicken, your rabbits. So it's a common dish. Oh, our pepper. I don't know how they're doing. This is pepper. I think it's the first time I'm planting pepper, and it's growing well. This one. We have a few here, like 3. The last time I planted, they used to really dry up, but now I'm seeing like a lot of improvement in our kitchen garden. The challenge only with lots of shade in your kitchen garden, like you'll have long vegetables, long. That's why sometimes we also trim our bananas, so that we don't have like a lot of shade. There's some vegetables that do well in shade areas. There's some that don't do well, so it depends. Oh, and see, there's good improvement. There's some good improvement in our kitchen garden. Sasa hiyo miwa unaweza chukua panga unapunguzia sauna vile imekuwa kama kichaka. Unachukua tu panga unakata hivi, una prune, alafu hizi zenye zimekauka unatoa hivi. Hizo ndio tunapunguzia mu. No. Sasa hii unakata ama hata kisu. Matawi yamekuwa mengi. So I'm telling our friends about sugarcane, about taking care. Unaona kama hizi. Hii unatoa tu hivi. These are take care of your sugarcane to prevent diseases, and also like cleaning. So you're supposed to, like, it has a lot of leaves, like no one can pass inside here, you see. So what you can do is like just try to remove these unnecessary leaves. You prune, you just leave your sugarcane standing. And also like these ones, this is not good. So this one you can literally remove. So you can just remove them and chew. If you want the best quality sugarcane, hey, it's bush. It's been long since I took good care of our sugarcane. That's why you think it's very, very bushy. I think I'll come and do something, because the more bush it is like this, it's not even safe. Like anything can hide in here. And you know, we have kids, we have chicken, so it's always good that you prune your sugarcane. You remove the excess, these dried leaves, you use a knife, you just leave the necessary ones. Even these ones you can just cut, because I don't think if they affect the sugarcane that much. So cleaning is very necessary, especially for sugarcane. I think today we'll work on that and ensure our thing is doing well. So this is a simple tour. Actually, I wanted to show you the progress of our windows, or rather our house. But before that, there are a few improvements in our home. So let me take you around and show you. I love our new chicks. We have to beat them. Hey, they're grown. They're so much grown. Now they can even jump. Hey, 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 hey. They're chewing my hands, because right now they don't know much. So for those who are maybe in the village and you think that you cannot raise maybe day-old chicks without electricity, so I'm showing you some trick that I also learned. You can use this board. These are plywood. For us, we don't have any light. We don't have any light. So below, you can put another board like this. You put some boxes. We're just trying to give warmth to them, because we don't have electricity. So we can't say that we're not going to raise chicken. So first of all, we put this DPC paper, black one, plywood, some boxes below for feeding, and this one is very, very important. This one prevents wind from getting in here. And also during the night, you can boil some hot water, maybe in a container, a 5-liter container, and then you can put it in here. Or you can use your jiko, a hot jiko, and just place it during the night. It's like they were very young, but now, oh, sorry, I don't want to stress them. So now they are, you see, they have wings. So today we want to vaccinate them. I think they're past 1 week. We have to do now the first. So during the day we leave the door open like this, just for fresh air and also some sun to get in there. We're also having some good news about our chicken. Unfortunately, we haven't separated the turkeys. Actually, guys, we have, I think this is the first time we're having like 4, I think 3. This one I had opened for it. I don't know. This one wants, oh, it only has 1 egg. So this one, hey, relax. This is the first time in a long time that we're having like 3 chicken brooding at the same time. So this one has like 10 eggs. Oh, relax. Also this goodness. Oh, this guy has really messed up. Oh, no, these are. Oh, 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 oh. This one has really messed this. I think it's also good that I came here. Imagine these are turkey eggs. I hope. I don't know. These are turkey eggs. These ones. I think there's 1 turkey here, or maybe they have started laying. I don't know. Jose, hizi turkey ni gani wagi inataga hizi ama zote? Hii nyeupe. Sasa unajua haya mayai, unaona haya? Haya ndio ya hizi. Haya ni yako na hizi vitu. Usiweke tu kwa haya.
Hata nilikuwa nataka nikuambie nikapata
leo.
Haya niambie niwekea haramu.
Haya ni ya hizi. Unaona haya nyako hivi, kuna yaka kana. Wow. I think we have done a mistake. So these are relax. I think those are chicken. Yeah, so we put a mark, these marks, to help us like identify the new, because we still have some chicks. Sorry. Relax, young lady. So our turkey has given birth to like 6, around 5. Hey. That's very good. Anyway, that's how poultry farming. So it's also good to inspect. Yeah, a good thing about turkey eggs, I really like turkey eggs because it's very hard for them not to be hatched. Usually if you have a turkey and you give it like 10 or 20 eggs, trust me, it will hatch all of them. If you put some like in a warm place, it's very easy for them to like hatch everything. So those are kienyeji chicken, pure kienyeji. They're very good because they are disease resistant. Also their meat is very sweet. So we mix. Sometimes we have the improved ones, then you bring a kienyeji chicken. So kienyeji literally means the local breeds, like the pure Kenyan breeds. And then we have the improved ones, so you can also mix, and then you get very good chicks. Hey, this place looks clean. So the other day we brought windows in our home, the metal windows, these ones. So from the comment section, a lot of you really advised us like we need to change the design. And then after some times we also realized, yeah, for sure what we did was a mistake. So the other day, I think the day before yesterday, we had to renovate. So this is the new look. I hope we had to remove like a lot of these boxes. I don't know if you'll understand. So our window had a lot of partitions, a lot, meaning every part of these boxes, they were going to be placed like cut glasses. So here will be a glass, here glass, here glass, here glass. So we had to remove. So this one was here. We had to cut it off, and now we have a new shape. So this is our shape. So I don't think if someone can pass here. So here we're going to put a glass. I think they will try to like grind this so that we have smooth windows. So this is now how our window looks like. So the new design, our window glasses are going now to run from here up to the top. Also from here, this one was like a lot of partitions, but now we have a new shape. So this one is going to run all the way to the top. And a good thing I really like about our new design, like now we have stronger window bars. Like these ones are now very strong compared to what we had, because you can remember we had like the tiny ones, but now this is how our window looks like. So this one is going to be a full glass from here to the top, full glass. At least now it will even reduce the tiny spaces. We really had a lot of challenges, but I thank God that we found a good solution. Now this is the new look, and I'm loving it so much. So this one is a brand new look. I hope now we are happy. So our window will be opened, so we can only open this and this, but now inside we have these steel bars. I saw also most of you are concerned that someone can easily pass, but we had not finished like renovating them, because the first day we did just cutting them. So yesterday we started fixing. We did, I think, 3 windows. We did this one. Also this one has been fixed. At least now we have one row up to the end, like just one line. The other one was so complicated. So this is the design we will stick with. So our glass is going to start from here, literally up to the top. From here up to, I think they will grind this to remove these marks, these ones, and then we can repaint our windows, and then now we can have very good. Actually, security is also number one. In as much as maybe you put simple grills, also you have to consider that we are in the village. Sometimes maybe you can leave your home, you can travel, you leave your house. So if you just put weak grills, anything can happen. Maybe some burglars can get in. Maybe they can also pass a TV through your window. So in as much as we are making maybe our windows, we also have to keep security like number one. We have to think about security. So that's why we do the metal windows. You know, it's very different here in Africa. It's not like maybe in advanced countries. In America, I've never been there, but I know like it's a bit easy. Like you have maybe street cameras, you have standby patrols. So here in the village, it's very different. You have to think about security first. When you're making your grills, they have to be strong enough so that you avoid stuff. Yeah, so that's why we have renovated, but also like reinforcing using the steel bars. Sometimes you can leave home, because you know we are YouTubers. Maybe one day we can travel maybe out of the country, maybe even for a few months, so you can easily lock your house and you know that things are safe inside. Yes. So the ones that have not been made, they are here. So we have not yet reached this. That's why you're seeing this open space. So today, I don't know if they'll be here. Anyway, guys, happy Good Friday. It's we are preparing for Easter. So happy Easter to everyone out there. Happy Easter, guys. It's a beautiful time to be alive and to celebrate Jesus in our life. You know, without God, trust me, most of us will not be where we are. So we have to always celebrate times like this. So I'm wishing you all happy Easter. So here you see we're going to redesign the windows, then these paints are going to run. I don't know if today they'll be here. Maybe they're celebrating Easter, but again, if they come, well and good, because they still have their equipments at home, like most of their equipments. So these are the steel bars that we bought. We're using them now to reinforce well our windows so that they are very strong. So this was the biggest and the most challenging, but I'm happy that we have reinforced. Actually, for glass, some of you are saying we use transparent glasses. when now the right time for installing the glasses comes. Some were saying we just go with the one-way glass, but also the big windows, I believe they'll let in a lot of light, because during the day now we can just leave the shears open. So these ones, they don't block like a lot of light inside the house. Also our windows are very big, so don't worry about the light. It will be enough in the house. It will just be the same way as you are seeing it, because we have the door, also we have these big windows, so a lot of light can still get inside the house. So for the new subscribers, this is what we are building right in the village. We are working on our dream house slowly. We did the roofing, although we have not finished like 100%. That's why you can see some places we still have light, because we had a challenge with the valleys. I think, yeah, we had some few challenges, but we are working on it. I believe soon. I think the guys are here, the ones responsible now for this. So I think today they'll finish all the work. I think they'll manage to finish by just covering these areas, because it was still early. It's still around 10 a.m. So this one we did not change, because I think it's a good design, and also these are not so big. So this one we didn't touch them any. So we only did the big windows. So this is a 4-bedroom house. It's quite big. Yeah, we are preparing also, maybe in the next few months we can start maybe plastering. If we get a few bags here and there, we can do plastering. We have already done piping of the house. So this is the rough piping, like to allow maybe the sockets. Also we'll see, maybe the ones we have missed before we start plastering, we can add a few, because I think also we need like wall lights. For example, this is the dining. I think we also need like just some nice wall light here, maybe one. We can also do the living room, maybe like 2, maybe one here, another one there. So those ones we'll add just some nice wall lights, because I've been watching a few videos of beautiful houses. I'm seeing they have like wall lights, so those ones will add. At least for piping, you can just do your piping, then during wiring now you can do it slowly, instead of maybe plastering again you start to demolish your wall. So that is it. So it's a beautiful house. I really love this house so much. So this is the main entry. We are still and also thank you so much to the people who have sent us images about the door. So we are considering a few designs for our door, so we can mix maybe wood and metal. So when the right time comes, I think we'll work on that. Anyway, we have a lot of projects also going on, so let's rush. We go check on our perimeter wall. It's really amazing how it has turned out also to be. I need to give also these guys some space to work on the windows, because of the noise. So during drilling they make a lot of noise, but the work is going on well. The work is really moving on well. So these are how the colors are. I love these tiny windows. They are very beautiful, very beautiful. I love them. They are very nice. You see, the reason why I love this is because at least also the glasses are not too small. Like, they are big glasses, big ones. Yeah, so that's what is going on in our home here. This is the welding generator, so work has to go on. I've loved this generator. So it's called a diesel welding generator. It's very powerful, very powerful, very powerful. So that is it. That's what is going on in our home. So this one is a hidden roof, also one of the most beautiful houses. I love it so much People are asking, hey, what will you do with your other house? Trust me, my family is very big, very big. It's only that maybe you've not met my family, but I know one day we'll host them here. You know, we are 7 in our family, so this can still host my family. Also, maybe when it's not in use, if some of you maybe travel to our village, once we have moved to this, we can also host you. So, because you know, our family is a YouTube family. I have a very big family, so don't be worried that I know this one will not lack use. This one is a two bedroom. So this design we used aluminium glasses. They're also very beautiful, but also we needed to change the design and do something else in the other house. Guys, here we are. So this is where I spend most of my day, supervising our work. Actually, the wall is coming out nicely. We are trying our best to do the pillars, though they're taking a lot of time because, you know, they're a little bit complicated compared to the normal ones, which wants to rain. That's why you're hearing a lot of rain. Actually, one of the YouTubers lost the dad, so today they went to get him from the morgue. I think maybe it's because the weather has really changed like this. So yesterday we did this corner pillar. This is how we did it. Hey, they did a very good job, but for it they have not yet removed it. So we are trying our best. Like, every pillar has to be this beautiful, like it has to protrude. So the front, right now, if you pass the front, there's a totally different view of this area. Very different. So very different, like you can't even see what is going on inside. So we are trying our best. Also, we are putting the lentil on top. Funny thing, yesterday one of the YouTubers passed here and they were like, hey, Nasto, why are you doing such a good job like this? And also it's like it's a lesson, you know. If someone trusts you to do a project, yeah, maybe build a house for someone, maybe like build a wall like this, trust me, just do it like your own. Yeah, do it like your own project or your own property. Don't do it maybe because of shady, just to finish maybe whatever you're doing and then vanish. Yeah, just do it like it's your own project. That's why we are really taking our time to ensure that we get it right. We even had to go and bring this. So these are some of the offcuts. Actually, we should be having a party here, but I feel like maybe it can distract things. So we will do it maybe once we do the other part. I don't want to distract them. You know, we have a Swahili saying that goes, mgema kisifiwa tembo hulitia maji. If you give someone too much praise, they might end up spoiling. Actually, mgema is someone who makes the local liquor. So if every day you go there, hey, your alcohol is very good, so they might add up water. Yeah, so this is what we are doing. Like right now we are heading this way. Yesterday we did I think this 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5. We did around 5 pillars, if I'm not wrong. Maybe we started from this. Yeah, we did 5 pillars yesterday. So today we are also doing the lentil and some of the pillars. Just look at how amazing they are coming out, you see. So this is where the extra work comes from, because if it was just flat, it will be easy job. It's just putting your timbers here, the other side you just pour the concrete. But this one you have to join, because the timbers that we have are 8-1. So we have to cut another one, we join it, then we divide others like 2 feet, so that we have this protruding lentil. It's actually very good. I've really loved the stability. This one really increases the stability of our lentil. Remember, we didn't put the middle one, so that's why we are doing very strong pillars, and also the top. It's really coming out nicely. So even here you can't see whatever is going on in. I've not yet counted the days, but I know you're really on time. So these are the supporters. So these ones, they prevent this structure from coming out. So that's why you have to put like a lot of this, because you remember the ballast is very heavy. It's heavy. That's why when building the boxes, you have to add these supporters on both sides, this side and also the other side. But the next day again we try to move on the other side. So this is how the work is going. This is how we are pushing our work. We are really trying our best. So here will be our gate. It's also a big gate. We'll have two small gates. We'll have this one for an emergency, and also the front side, it will have the main gate and a small one, according to the owner of this property. I think that's what they want. So it's almost drying up. That's why you're seeing now it's coming out beautiful. And remember, it has never been rained on. So I know once the rain hits it, it will start washing these bricks. So even they will be more beautiful. Actually, ever since we started raising the bricks, I think it has never rained. I think it just rained the first day. So the more rain, I'm sure the rain is going to come, so it will be washing the walls. Very nice. And also making it more stable. So first, before putting the pillars, they have to build this. I think they started with this, and then now the boxes can stand on both sides. Yeah, this is the work. I think this side now we are done with the wall. It's 10 courses from down to the top, 10 courses. And then first we put the top lintel. So this is how the box looks like. See, this is the structure. This is how they make the boxes. So we apply the black paint because we still want it comes out smooth, and also it protects the timbers from not cracking. Yeah, so this is how the box is. You see, from inside it's black. Also, it allows the cement to easily go down. This is how the boxes are being built. So we apply used diesel inside. Also, this one, I think they'll still pass a brush here. So when you remove your pillar or your lintel, it's usually very smooth, very, very smooth. So this is today's work. Also want to raise this other side of the wall. So here I've already put the pillars. So in a day we're only doing 4 courses. I think 4, maybe here also they will do up to the top, and then tomorrow again we continue the other side. Mama, kazi iko sawa?
Safi.
Umechoka? You're tired? Ama you are okay?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay, so you're mixing gray and the yellow ones. Actually here we wanted to do three yellow and 1 black, but then because of here we are doing it a bit different. So we are putting the inner extensions. So here you can see every wall has this extension. This one also adds the stability, because we built a big foundation. This was the initial plan, but on the other wall I think we didn't put them, but this one and the other one we have to put these ones, these inner extensions. So now we have started this wall. I'm sure in the next 2-3 days we'll start again this. We head towards see, we have already started screeding this one. This is our outdoor toilet. So the compound is taking shape. It's really taking shape. So now we are working on this down a lane. So for the blocks, I don't know if they're going to be less, but once they're less, we'll try to bring more, because I'm seeing this line here might be high, because it's on a lowland. Also yesterday you slashed this area, cleared. There was a bush there. The compound we really cleared, and also we are trying to pick the bags. These ones we are putting them together to avoid a lot of litter in the compound. But so far so good. Our work is going on well. So this one will be for screeding. we want to ensure that today we finish installing the pillars. Actually, these are the most expensive things in a construction site. The metal, they are very expensive, and also they you use a lot of them because of the distance. We use a lot. And also remember the lintel. So for those who are planning maybe on building also perimeter walls, the secret is first bring your materials on site. You can be buying the D10s, a lot of them, keep them somewhere, blocks, so that one day when you start it's a bit easy for you. Only worry about maybe labor money here and there. But so far you can see, like, we have really tried to raise, I think we have a deficit of maybe like 2-3 these ones, the beams, but also we are working on them somewhere here. This is where at least we are getting our shade from, so this is where they are setting them from. Yeah, these are for the pillars, and these are for the lintel. They're a bit different from each other. Mebaki ngapi? Moja? Oh. Sasa hizi zimekunja mingi. Ni moja imebaki ama mbili? Oh, ni mbili? Oh, okay. So these are the rings. Asikunje mingi sana, sinza mbili. Moja inatumia ngapi? Moja inatumia 5. 15. Oh. So hizi ni 3. Amoja hesabu. So we have 2 remaining. So this one goes here, and this one is supposed to be prepared, and the other one also is supposed to be prepared. Actually, also in the border town, a student of Maseno, I think there was a university, so they lost one of the students. That's why you're hearing the ambulance. We even had to buy a sledgehammer. You know Gonga? You know where's yeah, we had borrowed one. I think it's here. We went and borrowed Mayugno, one of the, I don't know where it is, one of these sledgehammers, but it was small. I don't think if it's this. So these are 3LB, but then we went and bought this. So this one I bought today morning. It's very good, because you know we still have stones here. So instead of bringing again another tipper, we bought this to help us in dismantling the stones. Inabomoa kubomoa. Hiyo ndio nzuri sasa.
Destroy.
Hiyo inapasua. I think hiyo ndio kubwa zaidi.
Kaichonjo karada.
Inaweza kuvunja.
Unaweza piga kugeukia.
Ikutoe meno.
Piga mguu hivyo.
Oh, mlichoma vizuri. Iko sawa hiyo. Hii kwanza ingekuwa ni chuma ama mbao, ingekuwa inaumiza. Nzuri at least ni plastic. Hii inaweza kutoa mtu macho. Mr. Kevo, Voki, how are you?
Guys, I'm good.
How is work?
Work is good, guys.
You are focused on work.
You are focused. I have focus.
These days the village misses you, They wonder where you have gone.
The village boy has missed me a lot, guys.
Yes.
Because in like is it 3 weeks or 2 weeks?
Almost 3.
It's almost 3.
Yeah.
People, why are you this day? Nowadays we don't
They
see
only
bro.
see you in the
Yeah,
evening.
In the evening, and in the evening always from here home.
You go home.
Yeah, prepare for tomorrow's work.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Yeah, welcome back to this amazing channel, guys, and remember to subscribe. I go by the name I am Voke, and Voke is VO, guys.
VOKE.
Yeah, maybe I can show the channel.
Yeah, you
guys.
can show them, guys.
Still
Go
meaning with
support our brother here. You're already at 1,000.
No.
Oh.
Still.
Kindly, guys, let's get. Oh, you're at 800.
Yeah, still loading to 1,000.
Road to 1,000. Kindly, guys, this is the name. Search it. I think I'll put the link on the YouTube so that you can go and support our brother. Kindly, let's get him to 1,000 because he has really been working ever since we started. You dug the foundation?
Yeah.
We
dug the foundation.
The stones.
Using the foundation, I was here. Each and every
every
day.
day.
With me here.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for. And also, it's a good opportunity. At least you are not idle anymore.
Job creation.
Yeah.
These are job creation.
Yeah, job creation. Yeah. So we are using this sledgehammer. I think this one is a bit big. This one we bought today. This is how many? It's 14 lb. So it's helping us a lot in cracking most of these stones, because the stage that we have reached, we are only using the small stones. So these big ones, they were very important when you were doing the foundation, but now you can see, like, we have done all the places. So in here you can only put like small ones, medium, and the top, the only ones needed are these small ones, you see. So that's why it's also important to have like the sledgehammer. It really helps us to the finishing. So these ones, I think they were done today, if I'm not wrong. Also this was done today. Yeah, so we are remaining with two are the missing ones. So we have this one missing, and I think there's another one somewhere missing. So once we are done with those, I think by tomorrow, if maybe it rains today, maybe by tomorrow we should do the screeding of all this place. Then we start setting. The foundation is the hardest, and I think it's because we did like a big foundation because of the area, and also the sand is going fast. I think we need to add like one more tip of sand, because here I'm seeing we have like maybe 2. So there's this. You can see the way we have used this sand a lot. We had 8 of this. So this one is over. This place is also over. So this one is remaining. I think we have like 2 tippers remaining, plus 2 outside. So the things that are eating most of the sand is the screeding, but also it has helped us. Like, we have not been struggling a lot with the sand, the stones. We did an estimation. I think today I'll organize, maybe we get like one more tip of sand, so that it can help. I think here we have like one. There's one tipper here. This is the tipper we have. I think 2. We have 2 here, 2 inside. So those are 4. So we have a lot of pillars. So those are the ones like consuming a lot of the sand. Here we still have 1, 2. So these are very good sand from the river. We have 2 of them. So this one is still ours. So the reason why I put here is because inside we didn't have like we didn't have a good road, but now at least that the more tippers have been passing there, they have made somehow like a highway. So this is how everything is. It really looks amazing. So we are pushing on, guys. We are here. Maybe one day I'll open a construction company, a consultation. If you have projects, we help you manage in case you're far. I think maybe you can think along that line. Yeah, I think I'll have to open a company someday as I get more experience. So these kind of jobs, they give me the experience, so that one day, you never know, God willing, we can have Nasto construction company or consultation. Yeah, so that's what we are trying our best. So also here, I think tomorrow, because already you have done the screeding, so maybe we'll come this way, then we finish at the gate. So just put a simple structure out here. So this is how everything is. So then no longer we have any blocks, like all the blocks that were out here, all of them we have managed to put them inside the compound, because we don't want to waste any, even the small pieces. Some parts, for example, where you see like this is a block. I think that's the beauty of blocks. Like, you'll have very few being wasted, very few. You'll have, you see, like here there are no pieces, very small ones, and the ones remaining, they can still be used somewhere. Even this one, I think I'll tell them to take it on the other side. See here it's clear, so these ones they're still okay. I think they were used to support the pillars, but they're very much okay. There's some music. Let's go and see how the pillar is being set. So this is how we are setting the pillar. Mr. Man, you are setting the pillar.
Yeah.
Continue. Let me not distract you. So we are setting first the beams. So they have this extension. Mbona inakaa kubwa huko? Hapo. Hey.
Ilikuanga hivyo sasa, lakini vipimo inalingana na
Oh, vipimo inalingana.
aliona badala ya kuikata sasa
Can extend. Ni vile haijakatwa hapo. Okay. So I'm asking why this one looks bigger than the other one. It's because there's also some space remaining. So that's how they are setting. Then now the concrete is poured from the top. It's also here, it's coming out nicely. Very nice. I think these ones are also very important. They also add beauty. You can put your lights inside. Also, they add more stability. But the blocks, also the pillars and the lintel, they're also quite stable. Hey, this one was a very good idea, the store. It has really helped us a lot. So here we still have bags are running. In the morning there were 40. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. So 20 gone. I think it's because of the lintel and the foundation. Also the foundation uses a lot. Like we try to put concentrated cement for screeding. Also use waterproof. Like in every area we try to use waterproofing cement, so we don't want maybe the wall after some time bringing some problem. That's why we are screeding using waterproof. Also all the sand that is mixed in the site, we try our best to use the waterproofing agent. Whew, I'm home. We were doing some watering. You know, the rains have somehow disappeared. It's been more than maybe 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks without rainfall. So we have to water. You know, here, this is another resting area. We have quite a number. And I'm glad the grass has really caught, you see, the way it's growing. So this is the first step towards making a beautiful compound. You start by planting your grass, everyday watering. So the reason why you have put these chairs here randomly is because of our dogs. They love playing a lot during the night. I think they have a lot of strength, so they keep running up and down. So like here they can scatter everything once. So we try to put the chair so that they can reduce the speed, at least to allow our grass to grow. But I'm happy that it's growing well, and seems the chicken don't interfere with this. So this is home, guys. We're here. Our flowers are really doing good. Very nice, very nice. We have quite a number of flowers here and there, but as I said, I'm also thinking about planting more fruit trees. Maybe inside our kitchen garden we can find some spaces, we plant apples, or in the other resting area. So the guys have left, today I didn't want to bother you guys with a lot of noise from the generator, but this is the new look of our house. Actually, things have changed now. Things have really changed. We have like a new look. So these spaces where you're seeing these spaces here, this is going to be a full glass from the top to the bottom. Just some small partitions. They've also given me a quotation of the remaining windows, because for this I think somehow we have reduced the cost of the windows. So these ones, they look better. They really look much better compared to the first design. So here a glass. So I think we'll repaint. Because of the rains, I have to buy the paint, because the metals that we have replaced with, they have not been painted. So I have to buy some paint so that in case it rains, it doesn't affect our metals. But this one I can just paint alone, because I have the ladder here, or I can bring someone maybe in a day or two. We paint our whole windows. They've also advised me against this. You see these spaces here, these ones, they're not so good, so we really need to paint to avoid maybe water sticking here before we put like the glasses, because you know we have not yet done plastering. So I really need like to be careful, like to repaint the whole window to avoid rusting. Yeah, so let's see the other side also. They're finished. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. This is the new look. Yeah, so our windows should be painted this color. I think this is some more grayish. You know, this one doesn't allow like water to stick on them. So to avoid the rusts, we have to work on that. Hey, it's been tiresome. It's been really hectic, also quite expensive. Redoing the whole windows, because again we had to buy metals. We don't have electricity. We had to buy diesel for the generator. Just imagine, today is day 3, so it's not something small. But also I thank God for this far, that we've been able to renovate our windows and finish. So this is the third window for the back area. They also look quite beautiful compared to the other one. You know, the other one had a lot of tiny spaces for the glasses, but now our glass will be running from here to the top, here to the top. So here there were three partitions. Just imagine. I think there were 3, because we removed this one and we removed this. I think there were even 4 maybe. So it was really hectic, but things are better now. Things are much better now. So this is our new shape. So at least for this, even if you put a glass maybe from here to the top, another glass from here to the top, another one from here to the top, the design will be much better. Even the kitchen one, it's already done. So officially they have left. They even went to the generator. So now I'm left thinking about maybe the remaining windows, this one, because they will cost around $450-$500. You can imagine the remaining ones, because they're also big. We have this, we have that, those 2, some there, the pantry, and also I think also the door. I'll start maybe with this smaller door for the back area. I think a metal door. I think the front one should be better, but the back one you can just put a normal like the other one we put in the other house. So the house looks messy. So these are the metals. So the long ones, most of them were reused. Most of the long metals that we removed, most were reused, because we didn't want again to like waste them. So most were reused. So the only ones remaining are these tiny pieces, which cannot be useful. You see, like these ones, they cannot be so useful. So they were cutting them and replacing. So this one, we will repaint everything, and then our house will look much better. Anyway guys, thank you so much. That is how hectic my day was, supervising all this work. just to ensure that our house again resumes its original shape, or rather maybe even a better look. So once we put the glass, I think now that's when we can easily see what I have in mind. Because you see, like, this glass was divided, so many divisions, so many, but now if we go to select a glass, it will be running from the top to the bottom. Like, we won't be carrying a lot of the tiny glasses to use in our house. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Subscribe. It's been a journey, it's been expensive, but we thank God for everything. See you in our next video, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share with your family and friends. And also let us know what you think about the new look. Do you love it, or it's a miss once more? Guys, goodbye.